heavyweight champion of the world, Billy.
Jake Gyllenhaal, lovely to be here. Congratulations on the movie, really enjoyed it.
Thanks.
I think you kind of took, it was 8 Mile going 12 rounds with Rocky 3, I guess, and you came out with a meaningful film about fatherhood and responsibility. So what made you take on a role like this?
Well, to me, I think a father and daughter story was really ultimately what made me want to do it. You know, the idea that a man who had a child for a long time didn't really understand the responsibilities of what it was like to really be a father, was forced to take on those responsibilities and become ultimately an adult. And also somebody who, it gave me an opportunity to kind of explore my own, you know, anger and that sort of world of feeling, which is what he is existing in all the time. You know, I'd take on a role most of the time to try and explore something, to learn something about myself, and in this role, that was the opportunity. Because it was a very angry guy who starts the movie off with like anger full of hatred, and then ultimately has to learn that anger is a big and important tool, but anger with hatred is a useless thing. It was
an incredibly physical role that must have taken a lot of sacrifices to make. We look at De Niro, he went very method for a long time for Raging Bull. You've got Sliced Alone, ran up a lot of stairs, ate a lot of raw eggs. How did you get prepared for something as physically brutal, as grueling as this role?
You know, I didn't know how to box when I first started preparing for the role. So a lot of it was about learning the skills. And then I think that insecurity of not really knowing what I was doing initially drove me. I think, you know, I was nervous that we would get there, and you know, I didn't know if I would look like I knew what I was doing. And so daily, you know, I ended up training twice a day because I had 5 months, and I thought, how do I expand 5 months into longer? If you train twice a day, then it's 10 months, you know, and then that's 10 months of learning in 5 months. And so I just trained and trained and trained. And obviously, in order to learn more, once you start to learn more, you need your body to be in a place where you can continue to do it. There's no sport in the world where, you know, as you're learning more, your body needs to be in more and more sort of physical shape, like better physical or top shape. So
what about injuries then? I know in Nightcrawler you injured your hand quite badly. It was something like this, when you're putting yourself under that kind of pressure. I mean, I like gave myself a really major razor burn this morning, and that was just trying to take hair away from my face. So how did you get through, or did you get through without breaking any bones?
And you don't really have much to take away.
I know. It took me 24 years before this was possible, and then I had to take it away, and that's what happened.
Well, obviously I didn't put that much sacrifice into my facial hair this morning, given the fact that it's
very nice,
just still growing. But yeah, you get hit. I mean, you get hit. I think you sort of expect it. I was working with professional fighters, you know, who are aware that you don't want to like break your lead actor's nose, you know. And I think the higher skill level, the more they're able to do that. Or not do that, I should say. But yeah, I got hit a lot, and I hit people a lot, and I don't think I really like either. You know, I don't love doing either.
I don't enjoy either of those things, especially to me, but I'm built like a large woman. Finally, nicknames. There's a lot of killer nicknames in the movie. You're working with 50 Cent, you're working with a guy who was once played a character called Ghost Dog, which was amazing. You have an awesome nickname, The Great. That's not bad to be taking home. You know any nicknames at home?
No.
Jake Gyllenhaal, Killenhall.
I think my name as is enough.
I think that's the coolest answer you can give.
Yeah.
I was called Bearded Sue Perkins, then I shaved, so I guess now I'm just Sue
Perkins. Razor Burn.
Razor Burn.
That's
what I'll be telling people. Jake.
Yeah, the burn.
Pleasure to meet you.